Hey YouTube, we are back again this week for another video portion of the Daly Dose Sports Podcast. Hope everyone out there is doing well. Hope you're all staying healthy. Hope you're all getting ready for the holiday, whatever holiday it is that you might celebrate. This week on The Dose, we have now reached our Daly Dose Top 5. Here's a question for you. Are you finished with that holiday shopping yet? Well, are you at least close? I mean, Christmas Eve is tomorrow. Well, if you have a sports fan on your list, I have a few items that you might want to avoid. So let's go ahead and jump into our Daly Dose Top 5 right now. Now, as we do every week that we actually get around to it, we need to get to our Daly Dose Top 5. Like we have been talking about today on The Dose, tomorrow is already Christmas Eve. But no matter what holiday it is that you celebrate right now, I hope your shopping is now complete. But maybe you still have an item or two left to pick up. Well, we are going to be helping you out today on The Dose. Because have you ever gotten a really bad gift? And I don't just mean the socks or the underwear. I mean, you might at least need those things, even though you don't really want them. But I mean a gift that you're like, why in the world did you give me this? I'll give you an example. One time, I am working in corporate America, and we had that whole Secret Santa thing going. I get a gift, and I open it up, and I get like this kind of glass, plasticky kind of car. You couldn't really tell what kind of car it was. It had no meaning to me whatsoever. I have no idea why I got it to this day. It kind of looked like a Volkswagen Bug. I don't own Volkswagens. It cost like $5. Well under, I might add, our $20 limit that we have been told. And to this day, I have no idea why I got it. I actually left it on my desk. I put it on my desk as a testament to human apathy in the workplace. And I'm sure you have similar stories. You have probably gotten a horrible gift and you're like, why'd you give me this? This is so weird. Well, if you have a sports fan on your list this year, I actually have a few things that you may want to avoid. Gifts that, if given, might leave your recipient not just shaking their heads, but also just questioning your relationship completely. Today, our Daly Dose Top 5 counts down the Daly Dose Top 5 worst sports-related holiday gifts for 2020. Let's get started at number 5. Giving the gift of music, like, it's already a pretty risky proposition because you really need to know your audience. You don't want to give someone a CD that's going to end up getting used as like a coaster later. Giving holiday music, it's even more risky because a good portion of holiday music, it's terrible. Like hearing Bruce Springsteen warbling Santa Claus is Coming to Town, listening to Paul McCartney singing Wonderful Christmas Time, it seriously makes me want to get a pencil and stab it in my own ear. It's so bad. But if you buy someone a new Christmas album, it's a risky move. And it's even more risky if you buy them the new Christmas album of LSU head coach Ed Orgeron singing your favorite holiday songs. I'm telling you right now, I've heard it. It's another level of terrible. Believe it or not, Ed Orgeron can't sing. Hearing him sing Santa Baby, oh, it's rough. He's really, really bad. If you see it at Walmart, don't buy it. Ed Orgeron's holiday favorites, not a good buy this year for the holidays. We move on to our number 4 entry of worst sports-related gifts of 2020, and we get to one, it's a little bit costly. It actually starts at $119.99, and it just goes up from there. But trust me, save yourself the money, because whoever you give it to, they're just going to get angry, and more importantly, they're not going to use it. We talked about it earlier today on the show. The 4th worst gift you can give someone, yeah, I'm talking about the NBA League Pass. We already know it's not getting used. You'd be better off giving them the Major League Baseball League Pass. At least then they can catch up on their sleep. But the NBA League Pass? Yeah, friends don't do that to each other. That's not what you want to do. Move on from that. The NBA League Pass comes in this year at number 4. We move on to number 3. And we get to another item. It's just pretty much worthless. But if you see it, you might be tempted to get it, especially if you have a sports fan who is a reader on your list. I mean, it is a book. It has a cover. It has pages in it. Unfortunately, the pages in the book are actually blank. So when you see the Big Ten's big book of ethics on the shelf, telling you right now, don't buy it. I mean, what's going to be in it? Do you think they have any ethics? Remember, the Big Ten said there was no way they would play football this year. It just wasn't safe for the kids. And then they realized how much money they'd be losing, and they said, okay, well, we're going to go ahead and play. But if we're going to play, you have to play at least 6 games to play in the conference title game. And then they realized that Ohio State is going to miss out on the college football playoff if they actually held to that. So then they got rid of that rule. Now they have the rule that players with COVID have to abide by a 21-day quarantine. But then that would mean they could have an Ohio State player miss the college football playoff game in a week. So they dropped that down to 17 days. Wow, what a bunch of wacky coincidences for the Big Ten. The Big Ten has been absolutely embarrassing this year. I'm telling you right now, do not buy the Big Ten Big Book of Ethics. It is a stupid, stupid book, and it comes in at number 3 today. We reached number 2 on our list of top 5 worst gifts for the sports fan in your life this year, and we reach another item it might be tempting for you to get. Hey, here's the thing. Sports fans love their sports memorabilia, right? Maybe it's a game-worn helmet. Maybe it's a ball that was actually used in competition. Maybe it's a signed sports trading card. Those are all very popular options. But I'm telling you right now, if you go to your local sports memorabilia shop or their website or whatever, and you see a pair of game-used pants from Baltimore Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson, well, you might not want to buy those bad boys because let's just say you might get a little more in them than what you bargained for. Yeah, Lamar Jackson's game-used pants, they come in at number 2 today. So we reached the number 1 item on our worst sports-related holiday gifts for 2020, and we reach an item that has been popular for years. And I mean, going clear back to 2008, if you can get this item, you just get it. But this year, it's not quite the same. So if someone tells you they have this gift for you, and it's a real bargain for you, it's half price, today only, don't fall for it, I'm telling you right now. Because this year, buying New England Patriots playoff tickets, yeah, it's not going to make the sports fan in your life very happy at all. Okay, YouTube, be sure that you go over and you check out the rest of the podcast this week. This week on the show, we are actually talking some sports news over the past week. We have to talk about that college football playoff, right? But tomorrow is Christmas Eve. And I've got a number of things that I need to ask Santa Claus for this year in sports. So make sure that you go out and you check out the rest of the podcast. I'll leave a link here for you on YouTube. Hope you are all doing well. I will see you all next Wednesday. Have a great week and have a very safe and a very happy holidays.